chapter 1 of our session, we already gained an overview on SAP subscription billing and its functionalities. And Boris also explained what will be the product that will be modeled in today's session. So he gave an overview on the different product functionalities and what exactly will the product be. And now within the second part of our live session, of our session in the learning room, we will now get an overview on the steps that need to be executed in the system for setting up the product. And with that, I would like to hand over to Boris again.
Thank you, Sarah. So let's continue. What you see on the screen is all the steps I'm going to show you in the system, really hands-on. So the first step is that I walk you through the business configuration, and after that we will create a rate plan template. Then we will define an allowance template, and at the end we will define the actual subscription product. And we'll create a rate plan based on the rate plan template, and we will also associate the allowance. And this subscription product we are then using to create a subscription, and we will simulate this 3D printer to create some usage data, and then we will see how the corresponding billing data will evolve. So with that, I'm now switching to my browser. What you see is the home page of SAP subscription billing. I'm already logged on to the system. So let's navigate to the business configuration. So the necessary steps, it's just a handful of steps. Typically, you would start to create a market. So we will sell this 3D printing as a service in Germany. So the market here has been created already. Everything is fine. Unit of measure. So what do we need? We need actually the cubic centimeters, because we want to measure the output of the 3D printer in cubic centimeters. And this is also I would say, the unit which we charge the customer. And also based on this measurement, the partner's commission is being computed. And we also may want to use the each unit of measure just for charges like the one-time setup fee or the monthly fee. So the next setting is the rate plan elements, and here we would need to create all the different pieces we are going to use later in the rate plan. So all of that have been created already, but I just want to walk you through. So what we need is a one-time setup fee. So when I look up setup fee, then I see that's a one-time charge. That's exactly what we want to use. And also the usage package. Here we have a usage package. It's also a one-time charge, and this one-time charge reflects the usage package containing up to 500 cubic centimeters of usage the customer can then consume over a period of 12 months. We will define that later. Then we will see a monthly base fee, and here we see that's a recurring charge. Yeah, that's correct. And for the actual usage, so once also we have entirely consumed our 500 cubic centimeter, then we want to charge the customer usage based for each cubic centimeter. So also here we have a rate plan element created. So now we also want subscription billing to not only to compute the charges the customer has to pay for, but we also want subscription billing to compute a commission which the partner should get. So for that, we need to create a custom amount. So I have created one here, commission. This is the commission to be paid to the sales partner. And in order to know who actually is the relevant partner, we also want to add a custom reference, which is a custom specific attribute on the subscription for the partner ID. So also this I have here already created. There's a partner ID, and it's based on the subscription item. And with that, the business configuration settings are completed. So I have created it before this video has been started, but actually it would take maybe 10 minutes to create those missing entries in the business configuration. So now the next step is that we are going to create a rate plan template. And the rate plan template is basically the structure of the rate plan we are going to use for the product 3D printing as a service. So this is why I'm navigating to the rate plan templates app, where I can create now a new rate plan template. So let's give it a name. We can call it 3D as a service template. I can add some tags so that I can find it easier later on also. And now here, when I create the structure for most of the attributes, I always can select whether I just want to provide a value here in the template, which cannot be overridden. Yeah, like the billing cycle, I want to say that it is a monthly bill cycle. So I would select here value, and then I select here monthly on reference date. So this is something we cannot change in the rate plan later. The currency, I could select here a parameter so that you can provide the currency, but for now I'm okay, as we just want to sell it in Germany. So I'm selecting the currency, and now this will always be euro. So now let's add all the charges for this one. So for that, let's go back and check again how the rate plan should look like. So we want to add a one-time setup fee, a one-time usage package fee, then a recurring monthly charge, and a usage-based charge. So let's do that. I'm going back to subscription billing, and I'm adding now here a one-time charge. And this one-time charge should reflect the setup fee. And for the amount, here it already makes sense to select a parameter and to enter a variable. So with that, I'm actually allowing subscription billing to handle here variables, allowing you to capture different subscriptions with different prices, or maybe to make it easier to change the price later on for the product. We will see that also during the demo. So here I have selected parameter, and the parameter name is setup_fee. Now I'm adding another one-time fee for the usage package. Here is the usage package. And also here I want to have this as a variable. Usage package fee. And now let's add the monthly charge. So this is a recurring. And here I can see for the recurring charges, there are different price models available, and we just want to add a fixed price. So, and this is then the monthly base fee. And here you see more attributes we can define. So apply changes with next cycle. This means that if there is a price change in the middle of the billing period, then we would say, okay, only apply the change with the next cycle. So I keep it ticked off. Billing in advance is something most companies actually want to get the monthly fee upfront, meaning at the beginning of the billing period. So I keep that ticked, and it's not a parameter. I keep it as a value, so it's always upfront. Proration is actually not required because we have monthly bill cycle on reference date, so it will be linked to the subscription start date, so there's no proration necessary. And the price, I want to have this as a parameter, monthly fee. So now, if I go back then you see that for the monthly fee, it's not only a fee the customer should pay, but there's also a partner share associated. So for that, what I can do now is for this monthly base fee, I can add a custom amount, which is something additional subscription billing should compute. Something additional than the charge for the customer. And now I can add several custom amounts, but we just want to the commission to be calculated. And here I also will have a parameter, let's say monthly commission, for example. Okay, and with that, what we have covered so far is the setup fee, the usage package fee, and the monthly fee, including the partner commission. And so left is the usage-based charge, which is a tiered price with 1, 2, 3, 4 tiers. So I'm going to add now, sorry, this was the wrong add. This was for the custom amounts, but one custom amount for the commission is enough. So I'm going to add now a usage-based charge and a tiered price. This is what I want for the printout. So printout based on plastic. This is exactly what we select here. Block size is 1, so we want actually to charge each cubic centimeter. That's okay. And now I'm creating more tiers. We need 4 tiers overall. So let's check exactly how they are. So up to 10, 100, 250 and above. So 10, 100 and 200, up to 250 and above. So just for, I would say, to simplify this video and to make it not too long, I keep that as a value, but for the price I want to have parameters here. So, and I would say we have here tier 1 fee, tier 2 fee, tier 3 fee, and tier 4 fee. And so you see here it's quite flexible, so you can really decide where you want to have values and where you want to go with parameters. So, and that's not all. So now we have the tiered pricing table related to the charges for the customer, but also here we would like to add now the commission, because also the partner is getting a commission for the usage-based part. So here I'm adding a custom amount and I want to use the same pricing model, meaning a tiered price model, but I could also have a different price model. So I'm adding the same price model. Custom amount code is the commission again, but the tiers are different. So actually I only need 2 tiers because up to 10 is free of charge. So I can even keep the value here 0. But for the actual commission, maybe I go for a parameter tier commission. Okay, and with that, I have created a rate plan template which basically covers exactly this rate plan I want to see later. So the rate plan template, again, is the structure, so including all the charges we want to use. And here we're also defining what can be filled as a variable later in the rate plan. So now let's do a quick check. So we have this one-time setup fee, no custom amount, so no commission. We have the one-time fixed pricing charge for the usage package, also no custom, no commission. Then we have the monthly base fee, and we have a commission for that. And we have the tiered pricing for the usage-based charges, including the custom amount reflecting the commission. So with that, let's also check the parameters, tier commission, tier 1 to 4 fees, monthly commission, monthly fee. usage package fee, and setup fee. So everything there. I'm going to save this rate plan template now, and I'm publishing it so that I can use it. And with that, this step has been done successfully. Next step is that we create an allowance template for this usage package. So I'm navigating here to this app allowance templates, where I can create an allowance template. So here I could say it's allowance 3D as a service, including 500 cubic centimeter. So then I have to specify for which kind of usage this actually is valid. So I'm adding now here the printout based on plastic, which is measured in cubic centimeters. You see here the unit is cubic centimeter, and this link is actually done in the business configuration. Then I have to add in which markets this should apply, and I'm selecting the German market here. And then I also have to add what's the balance, and we said it should have 500 cubic centimeters as an initial balance, and the customer should be able to consume this balance within 12 months. So I can specify all of that, and that's it already. So with that, we have, maybe I do it like this, 3D as a service allowance, then including 500 cubic centimeters. So with that, I can save my allowance and also publish it. So, and with that, all the prerequisite steps are done. Now we can model our product. So with that, I'm navigating to the products app here. And I'm going to create a new product, a new subscription product. Maybe we can call it 3D as a service video session. 3D as a service video session. So I'm not going to explain each and every attribute you see on the screen, but I give you a good hint. So if you need to know what actually some attributes are good for, then you can do that basically in any app on any screen you see. You just navigate to this question mark on top, click on it, and with a click you activate our web assistant. So if you want to know what's this external reference, you can click on it and then you get more information. Or if you want to know what's an allowance template and so forth. So you can actually, it's interactive, and you can then click on the part where you want to get more information to get a better understanding. And if you have your information you need, then you just click again on the question mark icon here, and then the web assistant is closed. So now let's continue with the modeling of our product. So the first and maybe most important step is to create a new rate plan. And we want to create for this product a rate plan based on a template. So the market is Germany. And now we have to look, or we have to select the rate plan. And here on top is the one I just created, the 3D as a service template. And now you see already that the currency and the bill cycle has been selected out of the template, and I cannot change it anymore. I'm providing a description. And then what you also can see now is out of the rate plan template, all the variables are now here. And you see also here down below, even from the template, how it looks like. There's a setup fee with a price and so forth and so forth. So now what we can do is, you see here, now we can fill out the rate plan. So setup fee and usage package fee. If I go back, setup fee is 99 euros and usage package fee should be 890. So setup fee 99 usage package 890. Then monthly is 49 and there's a partner commission of 19. So monthly fee 49 and monthly commission 19. So then we go to the usage-based charges. Usage-based charge, the first tier is free of charge, and then tier 2 is €4, 3 €3, and 4 €2. So tier 1 is free, so it's 0. Then it's €4, 3 €, 2 €. And the commission, we said in the template that the first tier is hard-coded no share, so I cannot provide a value. And for the tier commission, it's €1. So now I can also check how it would look like, all the rate plan now filled with the initial value. So if I go scroll down a little bit, then you see setup fee, €99, usage package fee, €890, the monthly base fee 49. Here we see the €19 as commission fee. So that's quite nice, right? And you see how quickly you can then really create a rate plan. And what's also nice, if you create a rate plan based on a template, now imagine there is a price change you want also to maintain. Then you just create a new snapshot. Let's say with beginning of next year, which is then Jan 2021, the first. You just create now a new snapshot. All the values are copied from the snapshot before, and then you can say, okay, maybe the setup fee will be more. Usage package fee is the same, but monthly maybe we will increase the price and so forth. And so you can see how easy it is to create further snapshots to reflect price increases in the future. So with that, I'm fine. I'm now creating this rate plan. And what you see is the system automatically recognizes based on the charge type, the usage-based charge, that there is a technical resource type, which I need to add. The system does it or proposes it automatically, and I just add the selected items. So with that, we have created the rate plan, and also the technical resource type has been added. Now I want to create, or I want to add the allowance. Remember the 500 cubic centimeter. So I'm now adding here, I see the 3D as a service allowance, including 500 cubic centimeter. This allowance now, this initial usage balance is being added to this product. So whenever someone subscribes to this particular product, he would automatically get this 500 cubic centimeter usage package on top, which he can consume within 12 months. So subscription parameters we do not need in this demo. Subscription terms, let's go to that. Here we can define some attributes like withdrawal period. So let's assume in countries like Germany, if the customer can withdraw by law within 14 days from any contract, then the system would also generate a full refund if there is a withdrawal process triggered, in case we already have, let's say, charged the credit card, for example, and got the setup fee and the first monthly fee already. And if afterwards the customer withdraws from this subscription, then subscription billing would trigger a full refund. Minimum term is, so how long actually, so if a customer subscribes, how long is the minimum duration? So let's assume 24 months. Renewal term can be 12 months. If the customer does not cancel, then the subscription prolongs by 12 months. And there's also a term of notice of 30 days. So that's it actually. That was the whole product modeling. Custom references we do not need on product level, but we have defined it on subscription level. We see that later. And maybe what we also can add is a notification. So let's say subscription billing should trigger for this product and every subscription for this product when maybe for an active renewal process. let's say 90 days before expiration, the system should trigger a business event using a technical eventing measure. So this would enable another system, for example, a CRM system, to hook up on this event. And whenever a subscription is about to expire in 90 days, then subscription billing would trigger an event, and the other system could listen to this event and can trigger a follow-up process. For example, a clerk should call the customer whether he's and asks him whether he is satisfied, and just to prevent churn. And with that, the product modeling is complete. I can save the product, and I'm publishing this product now. So when I publish a product in an integrated scenario, now this product and the associated rate plan can be replicated to other systems like SAP Commerce and can be made available there. So now we can use this product, so customers can subscribe for that. And that's actually now the second part of the demo. So far we have seen, if I go back, so far we have seen exactly all the modeling steps. We did the business configuration, at least I walked through them. We created the rate plan template, we defined the allowance template, and now we defined the product. Now let's go to the second part of the demo. I want to use this product. So let's simulate an order capture system like a web shop. So now let's capture a subscription. So for that, I'm navigating to the provisioning request app, and I'm capturing a provisioning request, which leads to the creation of a subscription. First thing is I have to select a customer. So I have a demo customer here, Market Germany, jawohl. And now the next one is I need to add the product. So the product we just have added is something with 3D as a service video session. So that's the product I have created just some minutes ago. And here, what I would like to add, if I go down, is a custom reference. So let's assume there is a partner associated. Yeah, so we are simulating a system like the web shop, and somehow this system also provides us the ID of the partner. So here I'm going to select the partner ID and provide an ID, for example, 4711. And with that, I can go to step 3, payment method. For now, just to make it simple, payment method is invoice. And with that, I'm creating a provisioning request. So you see, a provisioning request has been created. It's released in progress. When I refresh the page, now I can see it's completed. Now let's see whether we see a new subscription. For that, let's navigate to the customer app where I want to look, where I look up specifically my demo user, my demo customer actually. So I'm navigating to the customer, to this demo customer, and then I'm getting here a nice dashboard where I see nice information about this customer. And here I see that in this tile, new subscriptions, and there is one, 3D as a service video session starting today. So let's navigate directly to this subscription. So I see it starts today. The status is active. The product is 3D as a service video session. And I can also check here for allowances. And I see here, yes, there is an allowance. 500 cubic centimeters are, there's an initial balance. Nothing yet has been consumed. So the full 500 cubic centimeters are still ready to be consumed. So now if I go back to the item list and navigate now to this subscription item, then I can get more details. Like, for example, the rate plan information. So these are all the prices being determined from the product, but in a CPQ scenario, for example, these prices could be negotiated. It could be, they could differ from the product catalog price, let's say it this way. So the provisioning request, you can give different price. And I also see here down below that there's a partner involved, partner ID 4711. So now the next thing is that we have a look on the bills, because subscription billing works event-based. Whenever a new subscription is created or usage records are being posted, then fully automatically the system creates or updates bills, billing data or pre-billing data. And what we are going to do is first we will have a look at the bill, and then I'm going to simulate usage. So let's assume what we see here, there is a technical resource ID for this 3D printer associated to this subscription. And this ID could be the serial ID of the 3D printer. And whenever now the customer is using the 3D printer, let's assume this device is pushing usage data to the server here and is actually giving the quantity of the usage. This is what we are going to do, and then we will see how the bill is evolving. So subscription 343, let's check the bill first for this particular subscription. I'm navigating to the bills app, subscription number 343. And then I see there are two bills actually, and that's why do we see two bills here? The reason is that we have one-time charges involved. So this one-time charge we want to get immediately, and there's also a monthly charge in the rate plan, which we want to get at the beginning of the bill cycle. And this is exactly what is included in this bill. For the usage-based charges, there is another bill created, but here, of course, we see it 32 days until this one is being closed, so a full month plus a 2 days delay, which has been defined in the business configuration. So in this tenant, there's a 2-day delay defined. You can also lower this delay. And this is, of course, 0, because so far we did not have created any usage records. So the system does not know whether there's any quantities used. Let's check the first bill here. And what we see, 3 charges are included. So what do we see? Yes, there is this one-time setup fee included, 99 euros. That's fine. Then there is the one-time fee for the usage package included for the 500 cubic centimeter, 890 euro. That's fine as well. And there's also the first monthly base fee included, 49 euros. And for that, what we see here down below, there's also one custom amount. So when I open this up, then I see that subscription billing has calculated a commission. So 19 euro commission for the partner. So everything works fine. And as you have seen, there's for the second bill, for the usage-based charges, the amount is 0. Okay. So now let's simulate usage. I'm navigating to the usage app, and I have copied the technical resource ID, so I'm good to go. Here I'm pasting the technical resource ID from the subscription item. And then I need to select the resource type, which is print out based on plastic. And then I need to give a quantity. So let's say 400 cubic centimeters. The customer now is using the 3D printer, and the 3D printer is reporting back 400 cubic centimeters have been consumed. So here you see the usage record has been created. Now let's check the bill. Subscription number 343. And although I have reported back 400 cubic centimeters, there's still 0 charge. And the reason is that we have this 500 cubic centimeters initial balance, which the customer can consume. So if I go back to the subscription and check the balance for this allowance, Then I will see here we can see now that 400 out of 500 cubic centimeters have been consumed. So 100 still left. So everything is okay, right? So now capture another usage record. Let's assume the customer is continuously using the 3D printer and is now using 600 more cubic centimeters. Then I have to change that a little bit here. I don't want to override the first usage record. Okay. Good. So now I have created a second usage record, 600 plus the 400. If I now go to the bill, then we should see now a different bill. And as you can see, in near real time, the corresponding bill has been updated based on the recent usage record. So if we now navigate into the details, then we see that 500 out of the 1,000, they are being charged based on the regular tier price as defined in the rate plan. But where's the rest of the 500? So what I can see here, there's an allowance associated. So if I open this up, then I see that 500 out of the 1,000 that they are not being charged for because there is this allowance. And so we have posted in total 1,000 units, 1,000 cubic centimeters. So 500 have been posted against the allowance of no additional charge. Remember that for this allowance, the customer has paid an initial, or let's say a one-time fee of 890 euros. So he's not getting charged on top of that. So he has entirely consumed the 500 cubic centimeters, and the 500 on top, they are being charged according to the tier price as defined in the rate plan. So everything is fine. And there's also a custom amount because also the partner is getting his share. And what we see here is that there is now a commission calculated of 990, and that's exactly as we have defined that in the rate plan. So the first 10 cubic centimeters are free of charge or free of commission here, and the rest of the 1,000, he's getting €1 commission per cubic centimeter. So everything is fine. Everything has been calculated properly. And if we go back to the subscription, what we also can see is that now the allowance has been entirely consumed. So I'm going back to the subscription. And here we go navigate to the allowance, and here we see 500 out of 500 have been entirely consumed, and you see also the status, it's used up. So this allowance now has been consumed entirely. And with that, I want to conclude my demonstration. I really hope you find that useful. So what did we see today? So we saw all the prerequisite steps which needs to be done in the system in order to do your proper product modeling, including your rate plan definition with all the charges you want to see, including the custom amounts, so additional values to be calculated by subscription billing. So we defined the product then, and we used this subscription product. So we created a subscription, and we simulated usage data, and we checked how the bill is evolving and how the allowance bucket is being used up. Thank you for watching. With that, I want to hand over back to Sarah.
Yeah, Boris, thanks a lot for this very, very interesting overview on the product modeling in SAP subscription billing. And I also very much liked the that you showed how it is in the end involving in the end-to-end process. So I think this was a very, very good overview. And will be very interesting for everyone in the learning room who's interested in learning something on SAP subscription billing. And with that, I think we can close the session. Again, thanks to you, Boris, and have a nice day, everyone.